Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you I came out there pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. And on my way home, man, from the little job or whatnot, now, as you see from the news, which is, just watching the apostles and the elders, I can videos across the four corners. That's news in itself, man. You see? Because the news just gonna give you the news of what they know. But hey, through the Spirit, we gonna give you the news of not only what this world know, but what's known in the heavens, man. Prophecy, man. And how to link prophecy to the scriptures, man. How to link the things, not prophecy to the scriptures, but things that's going on in the world to prophecy, man. You see? And ultimately, it should be a little quick lesson. Like I said, I'm about to be home in a few, just coming from the job, but somehow I just want to go ahead and get off my spirit. You know what I mean? But like the scripture said in Isaiah 33:6, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. You see? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Now, you can already see how, or get a glimpse of what that means, man, and of what that's saying. You see? Because, hey, today in Houston, the Houston rodeo was canceled, man. Now, I think I seen the article, it said it happened, this is the first time that it's been canceled or not going on in 80-some years. And if you stay in Houston or from Houston, man, that's a huge deal out here, man. The rodeo is a big thing, man. Brother put in the chat earlier, the revenue each year is something like 200-some million, man. So that's a big deal. You know what I mean? But the point was, I mentioned it at my job, the coronavirus just happened, this place shut down, this place, these people got to get quarantined. And they all, especially people who sit by me in my little cubicle or whatnot, but they took it as a joke. Oh, well, it ain't happening here. Well, we ain't get it here. Well, today when it so-called hit home, when they seen, damn, the rodeo got canceled because of this coronavirus. And again, if you're in Houston, you understand the rodeo is a big deal, man. That's when they're like, oh, shit. They started tripping tripping ASAP. Soon as they heard it, they started tripping. But the point was, that's a glimpse of wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, bro. Older brothers and I we've been talking just in our group chat. They have similar experiences at their jobs, man. People bugging out. You see? But why? Because they don't understand what's going on. Like the scripture said in, I think, 1 Peter 4, it says, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial which shall try you, as though some strange things might happen unto you. Which is for the trials and tribulation or affliction we have to go through. We shouldn't think it's strange because it was already told to us ahead of time. When thou come to serve the Lord, do what? Prepare your soul for temptation, man. We was already told these things ahead of time what was going to happen. We was already given insight on what was going to happen. Yahweh Shai said, when they said, Lord, why speakest thou to them in parables? You see, the disciples, he said, because it's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Unto them it ain't given, man. That's wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our times. When we go into that word stability, I want to say it's one, which is faith, man. We gonna understand what's going on. Why? Because we was told ahead of time that it was supposed to happen. So we shouldn't think it's strange. Like, damn, what we gonna do? I need masks. Go to the store, they ain't got no masks now. You see, they ain't got masks. What I'm gonna do? At the end of the day, a mask ain't gonna keep you protected. The Spirit of the Lord is what's gonna keep you protected, man. Psalms 91 say what? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What's that secret place again, man? The scriptures, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's why we're going to be stable now and in the times to come, man. We're in that secret place. You see? And you go down, it says, be not afraid of the pestilence that walketh in darkness. And that's one example of that is the coronavirus, man. We shouldn't be afraid that we don't have to go get no masks. We don't have to, go stock up on water. We don't have to, go shit, buy all the tissue. No, the Lord gonna provide, man. And that's where wisdom and knowledge kick in at. An example of that. You see an example of that. We don't have to go to I'm at my crib, but I'm gonna pop some blocks just to keep it rolling. We don't have, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull in my, in my yard, get some scriptures. But we don't have to go to Walmart and worry down. Or Sam's or Costco down. They ain't got no water. What I'm gonna do? We won't have to trip. Why? We know the things that was written aforetime was written for our learning. That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. We gonna have hope. that what? We seen how during the famine in the time of Elijah, right? The Most High gave him water. In the famine, during the time of Elijah, the Most High ain't just give him water, but it said the Most High gave him bread. Man, let's get it. Let's get it. Gave him bread and flesh, man. This is let me see if I can snag it real quick. This is I think it's in 2 Kings. 1 Kings and 2 Kings, bear with me. Come on, man. Okay, it's in 1 Kings then. Like through the spirit, impromptu, man. Just something, you know, wanted to go ahead and get out that. Hey, wisdom. This is why it's so important, man. Like Apostle Ramlab said not too long ago, get what we can out of the scriptures, man. Get this learning, and the understanding of the scriptures while we can. Get our faith built up right now. Serve the Lord while we can. So in the times when our hell break loose, we already serving the Lord. You see, so we gonna be able to call on it because we already know Him. Like the scripture said in Romans 10, how then shall they call on Him in whom they have not believed? How you gonna call on the Lord when you never believe what He can do for you? You never called Him before. So when you try to call Him in Jacob's trouble, He go, you know, spiritually, you know, He go look at His phone. He ain't got no phone. He go look down like, who this is? I don't have your number saved up in here. You see? I don't have your number saved, man. I'm not about that, because I know shit. If I don't have your number saved, I'm not gonna answer it, man. Scam likely. That's what it's gonna be. Scam likely, because you haven't been trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashim the whole time. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua the whole time. You see? But the ones who been calling Him, been calling His son Yahushua, He gonna pick up and He gonna work, man. You see? But man, let me see if I can find this, man. You just going into that point of an example of wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our time. Because when our hell break loose, it ain't gonna be no food. It ain't gonna be no just water you can go get at ease, man. But what you gonna have to believe in, the things that was written aforetime, what damn, you gonna have to be like, what damn. During the famine with Elijah, the Most High gave Elijah, had ravens feed him bread and flesh in the morning and evening, man. So it wasn't just no coincidence of bread. It's a lot if I'm talking fast, you know, it's just on my spirit a little excited. You know, of all things that's going on, man, this should excite us. You see? This should excite us, but it wasn't a coincidence a bird just happened to pick up food and fly over Elijah one time, and accidentally the wind was blowing hard and the food fell out the bird's mouth and dropped in front of Elijah. No, man. No, they knew the routine. They knew the schedule. Bread and flesh in the morning and evening, man. That's the spirit. The water Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. I got it. This 1 Kings 17, just to get an example and shit. Like I said, it's an impromptu, so Lord willing, more examples come, man. But this, why we gonna be stable? Because we gonna trust in the things that happened aforetime. And it said what? That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures, belief in these scriptures, might have hope. Might have hope that the same things can happen for us, man. You see? We ain't worried about no. Hey, Apostle Paul got bit by a poisonous snake. What happened? He just kept going about his business. It didn't affect him, man. It didn't affect him. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord was in him. So we might be around somebody who got coronavirus. Everybody got sick in the building except you. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord is with you, man. Angels are encamped round about you. Believe that. Trust in that, man. You know, but get this quick example. Because you see in the stores you ain't got no water up in there. They buying up all the so-called canned goods, you know what I mean? Getting a tissue, hand sanitizer, mask, so on and so forth. Now, this all you need to protect you, man. This all you need to protect you, man. It's 1 Kings 17 and 1. It says, and Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, as Yahweh, power of Israel, liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, according to my word. And that's another thing you got to think. They shutting down cities. They shutting down cities. Say if it's past curfew, you ain't pick up what you had to pick up before you were home because you expected and assumed you had stuff at home. It's past curfew. Now you can't go out and get no water. Now your children hungry. They can't eat. That's small signs of famine right there. You see? That's the beginning stages of what? Martial law when it really kick in, man. Now you can't go out and get no food because it's shut down. And like in Russia, I think if you go out past the curfew, it's 5 years in prison. You see? In Italy, I think it's 3 years if you go out past the curfew. So you ain't gonna try to get no years in jail. So what you gonna do? Stay your ass home with no water, no food, no drink. But we not gonna trip. Why? Let's read on. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, so there was a famine right here. It says, get thee hence and turn thee eastward. In other words, the Lord was guiding him. You see, wisdom and knowledge was the stability of Elijah's time. It says, get thee hence and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook. So he gonna drink of the water in the brook, in the little pond, man. Or you see, you know. It says, hey, and that's another thing, man. You gotta remember going back to when Moses and them first came out of Egypt. They was trying to drink water. Now the water was bitter. But the Most High told Moses, do what? He said, Moses, go get a piece of this tree, put it in that water, and it made sweet and able for them to drink. Now, we know we got tap water, you know what I mean, in our house. Say you ain't got no water. We got tap water. The Most High might, bro, clean that tap water up for you. Might be the most purified water you ever drunk, man. Miracles. Believe in that, man. You see? Or you put water in a bucket, you in your household straight out the faucet, pray over it, clean, fresh water, man. These things can happen, man. Hey, if Yahweh Shai turn water to wine, it ain't no hard thing for the Most High to make your water better water, man. Yahweh Shai said, these things shall you do in greater things, man. You know? It says, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. He commanded birds to feed Elijah, man. You see? Birds to feed Elijah, man. Now, Yahweh Shai said birds don't gather in the barns. Let's get that real quick. Let's get that real quick, and I'm gonna go back to that. Just want to make a point of how the Most High work through the Spirit. This what Yahweh Shai said. Matthew 6 and 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Right? Is not the life more than meat and the body more than raiment? And that's another thing why wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability of our times. We gonna know we gonna have help in those times. These people ain't gonna know that. You know what I mean? That's why it's important to pray to the Lord, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, that they strengthen our faith now, so we can believe in those things with all hell break loose, man. But Yahweh Shai said, behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Now birds don't got refrigerators. Birds don't got refrigerators. They don't got, you know what I mean, cabinets where they got snacks. No, man, they just eat when it's time for them, when it's time for the Most High to feed them. But check this out, the point I'm getting to. Yahweh Shai said, are we much more better than they? If birds don't gather for their own selves, but the Most High made birds gather for Elijah, though. They don't gather for their own selves, but they was gathering for Elijah. Man, look, hey, 1 Kings 17 and 4, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan, and the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening. Not just bread, but meat too. Not just in the morning, but also in the evening. It was scheduled just to feed him. Just to feed him, man. Just to feed the man of the Lord. Why? Because Elijah was serving the Lord. So what? He protected him, man. He took care of him. The same thing for us in these times. We have to believe that. That's why it's important to serve Yahweh and Yahweh Shai now, man, before that evil day do draw nigh. You know? And it says that he drank of the brook. But that was the point of that. Just want to go. That's an example of wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our time. Now, how can we relate that to the day and our times, man? Say when all hell break loose. No food, no water. Only way to eat is if you go to FEMA. Now, you walk up to that FEMA gate with the big FEMA flag as a gate. Guards. But you look through the gate, you see everybody eating and drinking. You know, people who messed up. You got healthcare providers working with them. You try to get in to get some food, but they say, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am. Children, you know, I'm sorry. In order to get past this gate, you got to get this chip. In order to get past this gate, be eaten and taken care of, you got to get this chip. You see? Now, that's another example of wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our times. We're going to know, well, hold on. Well, I don't have to go get a chip. You see, and disobey the Lord to get some food, because the Lord fed men of the Lord during famines. Right? Wisdom and knowledge, the scriptures being the stability of our times. Well, hold on, I'm thirsty, my kid, but hold on. The Lord fed the whole, all Israel, bread and manna and quail from the heavens, man. He had a whole rock get split and water come through. Come on, man. You see? That's things been a stability of our time. So what you gonna do in that time? Turn your back on FEMA and trust in the Lord, man. You see? And that just, let's get that Psalms 91. That's just a slight example, But we shouldn't fear the things that's coming, man. You see? And that's why, and another thing, that's when your conscience go kick in. Because if you know you bullshitting now, you doing the lessons and watching the lessons, comment, shalom, my good lesson, and going out to the highways and hedges, but when you alone, you're not really applying and living what you speaking. That's when your conscience go kick in. Because you're going to know like, damn, bro, you're going to know you was bullshitting in that day. That's why it's important to really give all we have now. You see? So we can be confident, man. Can believe in the things that's written. We got a one-in-a-lifetime chance opportunity. In this world, you have multiple opportunities after you fail, man. You see? You go to college, get kicked out of school, you go play at JUCO, so on and so forth. But hey, Yahweh, he go come back, save the elect, destroy the wicked in the kingdom of heaven. That ain't gonna happen again. He ain't gonna redo it because you ain't give it all. No, this is one in a life, like the big bro Abacha went into a lesson out here in Houston, man. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity we have, man, to give it all we got. Go hard for the Lord, man. So in that time, he can go hard for us. Then he say, in that day, his servants gonna eat, but the other people gonna be hungry. The servants gonna drink, but the other people gonna be thirsty, right? You see? Well, shit, we should, speaking to myself first and foremost, we should serve the Lord so we can eat and drink and be protected, man. I finish it off on this. Like I said, it was supposed to be like a little quick, straight to the point. But I'm gonna finish it off on this, going into wisdom and knowledge being the stability of our times. We shouldn't trip like these people because they don't know what's going on. They don't have the faith. They ain't gonna say, okay, well, the Lord did say if I'm about to, get into the scriptures, don't be afraid of the no, man. You might have Christians who quote the scriptures, but they ain't really gonna believe in that time because they ain't gonna be built up. You see, Yahweh Shai says it's gonna be a time like never before. So we gonna be put in situations like never before. Be put in situations like never before. But the only person to get us out of that situation is the man or the power who's bringing it, man. That's the Heavenly Father Yahweh. That's why we got to pray for mercy, man. This is Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. What's the secret place? Right here. Like Yahweh Shai said. When they said, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He says, because it's given to you to know the mysteries, right, of the kingdom of heaven. Unto them it's not given. Everybody don't know secrets. You see? Everybody don't know secrets. People, they hoping the coronavirus stop. But we hoping it get worse. They hoping people stop dying and stop getting, we hope it get worse. Why? Because we know in order to get to our kingdom, it have to get worse. You see? Like it said in 2nd Esdras, what that is, 7. In order to get to that kingdom, that's set in a broad place full of all good things, you have to go between that fire and the water. So we want it to come. That's the difference. They don't want it to come. And we gonna be more, look how excited, look at shit, I'm talking fast as hell, Salakia, because we excited, man. Brother's been talking all day in the Houston group chat. We excited that these things happen, man. You see? So how much more when all hell really break loose, man? That shit, bro, kick our excitement through the roof, because the things we've been talking about this whole time, they finally happening. And we know we that much more closer to seeing the Lord when they do happen, man. You see? Right? So how much more the apostles and elders and the Akim, man, who been in this thing, who been toiling and working for the Lord, man. So we can come into their labors, man. How much more excited they gonna be? Cause shit been popping off since I came into the truth. Of course, more that we get closer to the day, but how much when things wasn't happening, when the apostles was out there before YouTube, and the elders when nothing really wasn't happening, when fruit really wasn't coming in. But now, brothers, believers coming in and things really happen, how excited you think the men above us is, man? You see? Come on, man. You know? But this is Psalms 91:2. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. In him will we trust. Not a coronavirus mask, not the doctors, not FEMA. In Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai will we trust. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. This truth was going to keep us safe, man. You know? This is what's going to keep us safe. And it's not just the truth. You ain't going to have a Bible, you know, blocking coronavirus germs, you know, or race wars, you know, blocking. No, bro. The Lord going to lead us certain ways to keep us away from evil. Like Yahweh Shai said, he don't pray that the Most High take us out of the world, but he keep us away from evil, man. The Lord going to guide us. You see? Even if we get in evil, he going to make a way for us to get out of it. That's going to be a miracle. In order for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to be taken out of the fiery furnace, for us to have that example today, they had to be thrown in there first. In order for Daniel to be taken out of the lions, then he had to be thrown in there first. In order for Peter to get taken out of jail, he had to be thrown in jail first, man. So in order for us to be saved out of situations so the Lord can work miracles, guess what? We have to be put in situations. When you read this Psalms 91, this pretty much talking about the elect being protected during Jacob's trouble, man. And that's where our hope lies. That's where that wisdom, knowledge, understanding kick in, man. We have to have faith that these things are true. You know, it said the Most High ain't a man that he should lie. So these things true. You know? It says, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness. We shouldn't be worried about a coronavirus. That's a pestilence that walketh in darkness. Now, they don't even know how you can get it. You know, some say it's airborne. Some say it stay on surfaces for a couple of days. And some say people sneeze and touch you. They don't know exactly because we don't just see germs and viruses floating. It's walking. And when you walk in darkness, you don't see where you're going. These pestilence, you can't see them. But we shouldn't be afraid of that, man. Think about it. The angels can see them, right? The angels can see them. We believe angels are encamped around about us, protecting them. You don't have buku viruses around you. Angels blocking all that shit, man. You know? It says, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Buku people getting sick over here and dying. Buku people getting sick over here and dying. But you still standing. That's all Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's not us, it's the Lord, man. You see? We gonna see what happened with people who don't have the Lord. They gonna be the ones dying on the right and left hand. But we gotta serve the Lord now so we can stay standing, man. You know? It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. What's a habitation? That's where you are dwelling in abode. You see? Your habitat, where you live at. Well, guess what? We made Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, this truth, our habitation. In other words, we really live this truth, man. You see? Our day-to-day life, we live this truth, man. Like it said in Joshua, let not this law depart from thy, roughly paraphrasing, mind, night, day, none of that. We live in it. We made this truth our habitation, man. And because of that, it says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. A plague is just like a coronavirus. That's a plague, man. It's buku plagues that still got to come. This is just the beginning of sorrows, man. Like Yahweh Shai said, this is the beginning of sorrows. You know, this is a little shit, a little trial run right here. Prelims. I'm sure y'all ran track, whoever. Prelims, you know. You trying to see who go, hey, shit, make it to that last, you know what I mean? To that last race, man. Because Yahweh Shai said he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And Lord willing, we do endure now and in the end, man. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. It's not just you. You know, but if you got children, a wife, them too, man. Real quick. I'm going to go back to that 2nd Esdras 2. And I ended, we'll go back to that Psalms. But it's 2nd Esdras 2 and 24. Abide still, O my people, and take thy rest, for thy quietness shall come. Nourish thy children, O good nurse, establish their feet. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall none of them perish. I will require them from among thy number. This is the elect who was chosen from the foundations of the world. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, and it's already starting that. You see, buku events being canceled. The NCAA games, fans can't go. Coachella was canceled. The rodeo in Houston. It's only gonna get worse, man. You can't go buy no water from the store. It's all gone. This is the beginning of the day of trouble. How much more the actual day of trouble? But guess what? The Lord said, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. That backs up what I said earlier. I'll back up what the scriptures say through the Spirit. Why would somebody be merry and have abundance or be happy during a time of death, destruction, and trouble? Why? Because you was waiting on that. You was trusting in that. You see? You know that had to come in order for you to finally see Yahweh shine. You see? Destruction have to happen in order for us to finally see the Lord and be beamed up. So we want that to happen. So when it happened, we're going to be that much more excited. Not saying, we in the flesh still. Not saying there's going to be times in Jacob's trouble we might be scared or breathing hard and running and crying. Those things going to happen. But ultimately, this a prophecy. It got to happen to somebody. Somebody got to be merry and have an abundance, man. Somebody got to be happy in this time. Fight so it could be us. It says, when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee. What's an example? Everybody gonna be walking around with masks on. You ain't got no mask. They coughing and sneezing. You ain't doing nothing. They gonna be like, what the fuck? Famine. Everybody looks skinny, hungry, dry. But what? Wisdom gonna make our face to shine. We gonna be eating, looking healthy. You know what I mean? They gonna be like, hold on, how the fuck? That's where in that day 7 women go take hold of one man. They gonna be like, hold on, he look like he doing something right. Let me go see what's up with him. He look like he doing something right, man. But it ain't nothing that we did. Is all of the law, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. You see, they shall not be able to do nothing against us. It says the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. So even your children ain't gonna see destruction and death, man, of viruses and plagues, man. But this back in Psalms 91:10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. And that's how we gonna be protected, man. The angels. You see? That's how we gonna be protected. The angels, man. The Most High gonna make ways that we ain't never even thought of. But he gonna make that way. Yahweh Shai said, is anything too hard for the Lord? No, man. Just believe he can do it. It's written, right? We actually believe what's written. Have it happen, it's gonna happen. You see? It says, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Verse 14, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. It says, I will set him on high because he have known my name. That's who we gonna call on that time, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. That ain't Jesus Christ, Jehovah, God, Yeshua, Yahuwah. It's one name given under heaven whereby we must be saved, and that's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. You see, Christians can have the scriptures, they can quote the scriptures, but they gonna say in Jesus' name. The Most High gonna smoke their ass, man. But hey, we believe and have faith in the scriptures. Not only that, but the name, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. You see, that mark of exemption and judgment, Lord willing, set upon our foreheads, that Tawa. You see? Yeah, man. It says, he shall call upon me and I will answer him, right? Because you been calling the Most High, calling on him. So you know what he can do. You trust in what he can do. So when you call on him, he gonna do it for you. Believe that. He gonna do it for you. He ain't gonna look at the phone like, who this is? I ain't never had this. No, okay, this so-and-so. Okay, this, it's Apostle Tahar. Okay, this so-and-so. This Apostle. Yeah, he gonna do stuff for us, man. Yeah. He gonna know you. We getting acquainted with him right now, so he gonna help you, man. He gonna help us. You see? It says, He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. Let's read that again. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Come on, man. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. In trouble, he going to be with us. And at the end of that trouble, when Yahweh Shai come back, he going to show us his salvation, man. And, hey, man, we fighting to be a part of that, man. You see? But I just want to go into a quick lesson. I ain't really had nothing, just going off, you know, just meditating on the way home off this scripture right here, Isaiah 33 and 6. Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, right? And strength of salvation and fear of Yahweh is his treasure. We're going to be stable when the times will come. Why? We was already warned ahead of time. Why we going to be stable? We're going to be rooted and grounded on that rock. So when the rains come and the floods and the winds blow, we ain't go, you know what I mean? Get knocked off our pivot. Why? Because we rooted and grounded on solid foundation, which is Yahweh Shai, man. You see, we ain't on saying like these other people, they have an unstable foundation. Why? Because they trust in the government. They trust in themselves. You see? They trust in Walmart, Costco. You know what I mean? No, we trust in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. That's why we going to be stable in those times, man. And also, we know, okay, shit, Yahweh Shai, he going to come looking up. Hey, what the scripture say? When these things come to pass, look up because your salvation draw. Now we're going to look up like, okay, shit. Now, I know he coming soon, you know? Yeah, man. I'm going to end it off on this, too, because I quoted it. Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. All these examples, you know, faith builders, they was written for us for the end, man. Why? It says that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures. What's the patience and comfort of the scriptures? Damn, the Most High fed Elijah by ravens. You see? Damn, he saved Daniel out of a lion's den, out of a den of some hungry lions. Damn, Peter out of a, you know what I mean, jail. An angel came get Peter. You see? Damn, he split the sea for Israel. So, in us reading that, the things that was written aforetime, and there's many other things, it says that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. We're going to have hope that the same things and even better can happen for us. Because Yahweh Shai says it's going to be a time like never before. So, guess what? The Most High going to top that with miracles like never before. He got to save you out of the time like never before, huh? Well, he going to do new works like never before, man. Real quick. I know I said I'm going to end it, but I want to quench the spirit. This is, I'm going to end it off this. Sirach 36 and 1. It says, have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. And that's what we hoping now. Now these people, they probably gonna be knocked down. Now what they say, there ain't no God, it ain't no Yahweh. No, he gonna show him, the Most High about to put his fear into him, just like he did when we came out of Egypt. The nations feared the Most High, man. It says, lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. That's what we hoping. Come on, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Baruch Shah. Show yourself. Rise up and show these people your power, man. You know? It says, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. Right. And let them know thee as we have known thee. We know Al-Shadia. We know that terrible demon-like power the Most High can be. Well, we praying to the Most High that he let these nations and these heathens, even 2/3 of our own people, know that, man, to put their ass in check. You see? And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O the Most High, Yahweh. That's the point. And show new signs and make other strange wonders. That's what he gonna do. Show new signs. Save us out of situations that haven't happened yet. New signs. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, Yahweh Shai, that they may set forth thy wondrous works, man. You see that? Verse 8, make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works, man. You see? And that's, hey, man, that's what we hoping for. The Most High show himself, and in him showing himself, he protect us. You see? And save us out of here. Lord, when this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rechak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. And with that, Shalom.